I'm alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are here.
Hello guys and welcome to motor.hub. The car which is standing right behind me is the car which has sold like samosas and chow-mein in the market from the time of its launch. Yeah, this is none other than the Seltos. And this particular car is the GTX Plus variant, rather the top of the line variant, which comes with the 7-speed DCT variant. So in this video I'm going to give you a detailed review of this car. So let's get going right away.
Sorry I kept you waiting forever and a day, but now we're out here together with nothing standing in our way. Can you feel the attraction? Feel the attraction. Can you feel it between us? This energy's inside us like electricity. Feel the love running through like electricity. Feel the love running through like electricity. Like electricity.
So starting from the front, here it gets the signature crown jewel LED headlights and then the stylish indicators along with this heartbeat DRLs, which extend all the way to the center of the grille. And here is this tiger nose grille by Kia Motors along with this texture finish, just like the HTX variant. And I have already reviewed the HTX variant of the Seltos. If you have not watched, then go to the I section. I am putting the link. And there is the Ice Cube fog light along with the black finishing. And it gets this red finishing on the silver skid plate of the car. By the way, this is the fake skid plate. These are not original skid plate. And here is the Kia logo. Then now coming to the side profile, then here it gets this diamond cut alloy wheel. These are super stylish looking alloy wheels along with this red finish and the red calipers. The brake calipers are also finished in red color along with the disc brake. The front and both the front and the rear disc brake are front wheels get disc brakes, and these are the tires of the car which gets Goodyear tires. And on the ORVM we get camera placement because this car gets 360-degree camera, and here is the name, here is the badging for the 7-speed DCT. The headlights of this car is wraparound, has given it a wraparound because it extends all the way to the side profile. Now coming to the door handle, it gets this chrome door handles along with the request sensor. Both the front and the rear door handles are finished in chrome, and here it gets the Bose badging, as this car comes equipped with 8 Bose speakers. Now here we get this wraparound tail light, the heartbeat LED tail light, and from the rear we get this Kia Motors heartbeat tail light, which comes with LED over here, but the indicator and the reverse light are not LED, they are just the halogen ones. Here is the wiper of the car, and here is the defogger. Then there is the brake light, which is a halogen unit, not an LED unit. The brake lights are halogen. Here it gets the embossing for UVO. There is the massive Kia logo. Now here is the badging for GT line, and there is the badging for TGDI, which is the badging of the engine. That is the turbo gasoline direct injection engine. This is the turbo petrol variant producing 138 bhp of power and 242 Nm of torque. Here is the embossing for Seltos. There is the embossing for Bharat 6, as this is the BS6 version. And you know that now the government has made it mandatory to get BS6 engine from April 2020. And a chrome line which starts from the C pillar extend all the way to the mirror. That's also give it a very nice looking, and from each and every angle the car looks fantastic. The car is fantastic to look at, and on the top we get this sunroof, and this is the normal electric sunroof. This is not the panoramic sunroof which the segment offerings offer like the Creta. And there is the shark fin antenna, as well as this roof rail are dual tone, like here it gets the black finish and on the top it gets silver finish. Now let me show you the boot of the car, which is also one of the biggest factors. So it gets a 433 liter boot space, and the boot is very practical. Yeah, the loading leap is a bit high from the ground, but yeah, the boot is practical because it's totally flat, and on the down part it gets this space saver alloy wheel, space saver steel wheel. These are not alloys, and this gets this 205 by 65 section tire. So it's R16 with 16 inches. These are not the standard 17 incher wheel. Along with it gets this first aid kit and the tool kit, and along with it gets this subwoofer of the car right over here, and there is the boot lamp of the car. And also you can remove this partial shelf which we saw in all the cars. So now let's move to the rear seat. Now coming to the rear part, let me open the door. Here it gets this nice treatment along with the Bose sound system. It gets 8-speaker Bose sound system, I have already mentioned. Here is the Bose logo, as this is the Bose premium sound system. Again I am mentioning it because it's Bose premium sound system. Here is the control for power window. There is the rear seat curtain, which is very useful in our condition, especially in Indian condition. Here is the interior door handles, which is finished in silver, and there it gets leather treatment. This all a leather treatment, and here is hard plastic. Yeah, this should be like something soft touch because this car cost a lot. Like this particular car is priced at 20 lakhs. मतलब थोड़ा सा यार अच्छा प्रीमियम क्वालिटी का मटेरियल तो मिलना चाहिए इतना प्राइस में. Yeah, I am not having any complaint with this, but yeah, a bit okay, it's fine. Here is the door pockets. These are usable door pockets. Easily a 1 liter bottle can be placed over here. Along with this, some place for magazine, no issue. Here is the Seltos cup plate along with Seltos written on it. Yeah, obviously Seltos will be written on it. Now getting into the rear seat, then there is good amount of space on offer. The front seat is adjusted into my position and I am 6 feet tall. Then there is decent amount of knee room, decent amount of leg room, and the headroom is fine. Like the headroom is so much. Even a person who is more taller than me can easily sit inside this car. And here is this air purifier along with this rear AC vent and an USB charging socket. There is the light placement with 2 LEDs. And over here we get this center armrest, which is wide enough to hold 2 hands. There is twin cup holders along with 3 adjustable headrests over here. There is 3 adjustable headrests, and there is a very big parcel shelf which is also very usable. Now let me get out of the rear seat and go to the front seat. Then coming to the front seat, here it gets passive entry, which I have already shown you. Let me now open the door and show you this particular area. Then here it gets this Bose speaker along with the tweeter, and here is the control for the outside rear view mirror along with the control for the power window, and again it gets this leather finish over here and this hard plastic. And also over on the top part of the gate it also gets the hard plastic finish. And coming to this part, let me turn on the ignition and show you. Here is the button to turn on and off the traction control. Here is the control for the HUD. There you can see the HUD is coming out. And here is the control to turn down and to increase the dimness or the brightness, to adjust the brightness of this particular console and the screen of the car. And also here is the headlight leveling switch. These 2 features are exclusively reserved for the GTX Plus variant. These are rather the GT line of this car. These are not offered in the tech line. Now coming to the lower half, then you can see over here it gets this electrically adjustable seats. This is to adjust the backrest. This is to adjust the backrest of the car. This is to adjust the seat. This is to take front and behind the seat. This, if you are lifting it from here, then you can see this part is going down. This particular under thigh support. So the under thigh support is adjustable, because it's not adjustable as the premium car, but it's adjustable. And if I am lifting it from here, then the seat height increases, or I can take down the seat height. And there is the adjustment for the under thigh support. Here it gets the fuel opening cap, and also there is the opener for the hood. Now coming to the interior part, rather the front part of the interior. So first starting with the deal maker, the feature which is a deal maker for an Indian buyer is the touchscreen. This gets a 10.25 inch touchscreen system, on which I have already made a detailed video, and if you want to check that video out, do check out. I am putting the link in the I button above and also in the description box below. Here is this AC vents, and there is this automatic climate control along with this hazard light switch over here, and there is the wireless charging pad with cooling function on the top part, and there is a 12-volt charging socket along with an USB first charging socket along with an USB to connect the Android Auto and Apple CarPlay of the car. And now coming to this part, then here it gets the drive and traction modes. This gets drive and traction modes along with this front ventilated seats. This gets front ventilated seats. Let me turn off the AC because it's making a lot of noise right now. Here is the button to turn on the 360-degree camera. I don't know why it's not turning on, because the handbrake is up. I think that's why it's not turning on. So, and here is the particular control for the parking sensors. Now the parking sensors are activated. Let me turn it off, and here we get this 2 cup holders. Sorry for this mesh, because we have to keep the wire over here. And there is also the key of the car. So let me show you the key. Then here it gets this lock button, unlock button, and if you are holding this for a while, then the boot of the car opens, and this is for the honking system of the car. In the 2020 version automatic variant, you get the remote start stop system, but it's not present in this car. I don't know why. I think this is the 2019 variant, but all the features are same, just Kia Motors have added the remote start stop system in the 2020 variant. And also in the 2020 variant we get black color seats, the black color interior, but this is finished. We get all black interior in the 2020 GTX Plus variant, but this particular car is the 2019 variant. So I have already told you, this gets this beige color finish, and here is the IRVM of the car, and there is a sunroof. I have missed a feature to show you this reading lamps of the interior. Then here it gets 2 LED, just like the rear seat. So you can turn it on individually and turn it off individually, and if you want to turn on all the lights of the car, then just press this button. So the rear and the front, both lights are now on, and this particular switch is to just turn on the light with the doors, to operate the light with the doors. So the doors are open, so that's why it's turning on. Now let me open the sunroof for you. I have already shown you the sunroof. This is a decent size sunroof. On the first click it opens 80%, on the second click it opens 100%. So this is a decent size sunroof. This is not as big as the segments offering, but this is a decent size sunroof. Now let me show you a feature which you may rarely find in any of the videos, as that feature is the anti-pinch function. I am closing the sunroof and feel that I am standing over here. If someone closes the sunroof, what will happen? I will be locked, but this gets the anti-pinch function, so I am not going to be like hurt. I have already shown you that part, so now let me show you this part, the instrument console. So this gets the 7-inch instrument console, and there is the analog tachometer, and here is the analog speedometer along with the temperature meter and the fuel gauge. Here it's showing the low fuel warning, and this gets tilted light on this particular parts, on this analog meter, inside this analog meter. Here it is showing the gate is open. Let me open the left side door, then you will see how it's showing. I'm closing the doors. Like that graphic is pretty nice. And here it is showing the gear shift indicator. Now it's in park, then the reverse, neutral, drive. Actually the clarity of the screen and the graphics of the screen are very nice to look at it. There is the digital speedometer, and if I am toggling it using this particular button, then it's showing the fuel economy, it's showing the compass. There is the tire pressure warning, it's showing low tire pressure. And if I am toggling, then there is the torque meter, turbo meter. Really nice. There is the drive information, there is accumulated info and fuel economy and all that stuff. There is the outside temperature meter and the odometer of the car along with the range meter. Now if I am changing the modes using the modes button over here, then you can see that then it's showing normal, then here it's showing the traction mode, snow, then mud, then sand. If I am pressing it again, then it's showing normal, eco, sports and all that stuff. So this also changes with the sports mode. Again, let me show you that particular part. If I am going into sports mode, wait, then everything changes. Oh yes, then it's very nice. यार इसको बहुत ही बढ़िया तरीके से भर दिया. Pretty nice. And also the tilted lights are placed over here. Pretty nice loaded console. If I am turning on the headlights, it's also showing here. If I will operate the wiper, then it will also show here. Pretty nice. Yes, I know you want to see the hood, so let's move to the hood. Let me first open it, because without opening it from the interior, how I will access it? So here is the lever to open it. Open it. Come with me to the front. Just behind this eye, there is the opener lies. Just open it. So here it is. It says 1.4 turbo GTI over here, producing 138 bhp of power and 242 Newton meter of torque, giving it a fantastic performance. So if you want a performance wala car in this price range, you may choose this particular engine or the Creta's turbo petrol engine, which is the same unit by the way. And there is this red line. Why this red line is over here? Because of the sportiness. Simply, I have already shown you, it gets red treatment all over the place. Like in the interior part, it gets red stitching. On the side profile, it gets red stitching and all that stuff. So a big thumbs up to Kia Motors for that. Actually, this is not thumbs up, this is thumbs up. Big thumbs up to Kia Motors for that. Now let me give my perspective. Should you buy this car at 20 lakhs or not? So if you are looking for a very big car for better road presence, then this is not going to give you such big road presence. So you may choose the MG Hector for that movement. But if you are looking for a compact car, not as big as a Harrier or the MG Hector, then you may definitely choose this car with useful feature. But if you want to look cool with a panoramic sunroof and all that stuff, go for the Creta. But this car comes equipped with the useful features. This doesn't come with that useless feature like sunroof. Yeah, you are going to use it in mountains, but if you are riding in city, in metropolitan cities, then when you are just going to use the sunroof, because you required a air purifier inside your car at that price point. So thank you for watching this video, guys. If you love this video, you know what you need to do. Like, share and subscribe to our channel and press the notification button to get our latest updates. So thank you for watching this video once again. Bye bye.